Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. So, it has been 4 years. 4 years we've been in business. And over each year, as we have grown, what I say has become more and more important. I am an influencer, blogger, whatever you want, whatever is deemed. I think the correct niche is blogger, influencer. So with that being said, I have to be mindful of what I say, what I put on this channel. Particularly mindful of the brands that I give exposure to on this channel because it can move a significant large amount of money for them. There's an article that I'm going to put inside the video description. It's a Nielsen Report. It's in the Forbes magazine. And I read, contrary to what a lot of people think I do. Yeah, I'm an avid reader every night. Don't watch a lot of television because I'm on television, I guess you could say. But with that being said, I'm aware, I'm conscious, and I'm concerned. I take my responsibility as an influencer seriously. So I need to make sure that the brands that I put in front of you they have good products. I like how they sound and perform. Possibly make sure they have a means of being able to be contacted. I was able to contact them, so you can contact them, have good customer service. And then lastly, especially in today, the times we're living in now, I need to make sure that they are socially conscious. I am not going to give exposure to any brand that thinks little of me or people that look like me. And once I find that out, then I act accordingly. The article that's inside this video description shows that Black consumers, as they title us, will spend by 2026 $2 trillion. That's our buying power in total. $2 trillion will be spent by Black Americans in America before 2026. This is a Nielsen Report. I want you to read it inside the video description. It also says inside that article that 13% of the Black Americans watch 84 hours of digital television and something else they said. I can't remember off the back of my head, top of my head. And 13% of that. Of that 13%, the vast majority of that time is being watched on YouTube, which we get a lot of our information from YouTube. We are 48 million people according to the census. 48 million. I think it's a little higher than that. And that causes some people some consultation. And especially like what we got going in, 48 million people and what we have going on today, we're going to spend $2 trillion before 2026 in different markets and venues. Consumer goods, groceries, car purchases, clothing purchases, and stuff like that. So as a Black consumer, because everybody's consuming at some point in their life, I am at the forefront of an influence of people making a decision on what they're going to buy and not buy. So it's some companies see it as a bonus to have me as an influencer and like their products. Some may not see it as a bonus, may not see it, which is cool. And them the ones I don't want to give no exposure to them at all. I have the mindset is that since you already think less of me, and I've seen that, then I'm not going to put no money into your coffers for any kind of way. I don't want to help you eat. I don't want anybody that like you eat. You don't want to help me, so I definitely don't want to help you. I'm going to reciprocate that. And people say, well, you say you're a Christian. Yeah, I'm not that good of a Christian. I'm just going to let you know. From keeping it real with you, keeping the buck. You hit me, you definitely going to get hit back multiple times. You swing once, and I'm gonna go off on you a bunch of times. It ain't gonna just be one hit back. You cannot not like me as much as I don't like you. You can't. It's not. I'm not that person. So with that being said, I'm not looking for acceptance. I'm not looking for what the status quo is, and not gonna make any waves. I'm gonna make some waves. I'm gonna offend some brands. That's just what it is, because they're gonna eventually figure out. So that's what's going on. He knows I know about you. So since I know about you, you're not gonna be talked about on this channel. Didn't name no names here, but if y'all say in the comments the shoe fit wet, it is what it is. In this industry, particularly with the current administration saying what they're saying, we'll get DI. That might have been a big thing to some people. I don't know. Diversity, ethnicity, and inclusion. Well, there's definitely none of that inside cardio. In cardio, there is no black producer. It's just black consumers. You buying the products. That's it. I think myself, one other guy who's over 50K, maybe 3 of us are the only ones that represent my ethnicity, demographic, subculture inside cardio. I believe I'm the only one that has been on a major platform such as Kicker. And because of my relationship with Kicker, that's what I am today. I do know that this company, Kicker, Digital Designs, and others that I carry, and that know where I operate, know who I am, have had me on their channel or whatever, or been on my channel. They support the inclusion of bringing in someone such as myself and putting a different face on cardio. You don't see this on like social media sites, Facebook and stuff like that. You won't see anyone of my subculture having any kind of influence. And that brings angst that I do have this much influence. And so if they know they can't get with me, then they want to some kind of way, tear me down. And I really personally believe I was made for this, because I've always been a loner. I've always been somebody who do his own thing. Really don't care. I can't be cyber bullied or nothing like that. I think that's funny. You can't bully me on the keyboard. Some people find you can't bully me in person. Period. So that has caused a lot of angst and turmoil, but I take what I'm doing seriously. The products that I bring forth to you on this channel, I'm also thinking about that as well, because I don't want to send anyone to you that's going to possibly give you money in your coffers, and all they're doing maybe is helping you buy bullets or a rope for my subculture. So that's how I see it. This is my channel. I'm going to double down on the brands that I back and look for those do I find are socially conscious in there. Because you got to have, as a business, you got to have both. Because you have many consumers. And if I don't want to sell to nobody that, if you don't particularly like me, don't buy nothing from me. I double down on that. And I want it to be addressed. Maybe I'm not the one to address it, but as far as what the NBE is going to do on his channel, because I know that I am a spokesman for a very large amount of buying power, I'm careful of the brands I put in front of people. And I like that responsibility. I remember it started, 4 or 5 years ago, started right at this table doing reviews. And then it went from me building my boxes. And now, I'm here today. With all that I had to overcome, because there is no diversity inside cardio. There's only one, and he's not even American. There's only one guy that kind of looks like me. He's not in this subculture because he didn't grow up in America. There's a cardio company. Everyone else is, they don't look like me. That's it. They just a consumer. And I find it kind of interesting that since we make the bass heavy music, this subculture look like me, all the way back to Uncle Luke, 69 Boys. It's incredulous to me that we have no subwoofer cardio company of any prominence in the industry. We have influencers, myself and I think 2 others that are over 50K. And that's it. That's it. So those of you watching the demographics of my channel, it's the 56 or 57,000 at the time of this video. A great proportion of them, a large proportion of them, they look like me. So that buying power, I'm only going to send where I see fit. And who it affects, that's who it affects. You know. In closing, I know there's a lot of people did a lot of things to get me where I am today, to be able to do what I did today, the civil rights era and all that, moving forward. I also know we had to overcome a lot of things with our growth and exclusion, breaking barriers and breaking doors down. I thank Kicker for giving me the status where I am today through my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's a Christian company. That's why it's still privately held. They are the reason why I'm here today. They stamped me, took the heat. Took the heat during that time. They took the heat. Now, I mean, a couple of times I was on their live platform, they even said it. Now, MB, he good with us. And that meant the world to me. Because it shows that I know my purpose in life, and God has let me know I'm going to help you. I'm going to send big dogs, big people in front of you that's going to help you. That's going to substantiate you, and I'm going to bless them like I bless you. And moving forward, you know, the mindset that I have, I always remember, because I was taught and indoctrinated my children at home, and I was taught this by my parents. I was taught about Tulsa and Greenwood. And that's how I move today. With that in mind. So I'm only going to bring brands that have social consciousness, social awareness. For the most part, you know, y'all can tell it's not on the channel. Some have been on the channel I wish I hadn't put on the channel. But once the information came out, otherwise, hey, you live and you learn. But from his point on, somebody asked, maybe why you don't put this on the channel? Why you don't put this on the channel? That might be the reason. It's called a marketing blackout. It's my way of expressing my disdain for their ideology as it is right now. And until it changes, you know, it is what it is. Y'all be blessed. Boy, I love this clicker. Y'all be blessed. See y'all later, man. Peace. Oh, it didn't work that time.